I had to go get a rental pickup. I'm putting mine in the shop for a couple of days, just have some stuff fixed on it. Got almost 200,000 miles and stuff breaks sometimes. So anyway, got this rental. It's fire. I mean, it is fire engine red. So I'm riding around and I feel like I'm in disguise because, you know, there's no logo on the truck. Nobody expects me to be in a truck like this. So heck, I can go anywhere I want. Nobody know it's me in this vehicle. But I am kind of ready to get my other truck back. You know, I mean, it's my truck. You know how it is. You love your truck. You don't love a rental. But anyway, I'm glad I got some wheels for the time being. Hey, there's two things I have to do today. I have to go show this little 40-acre bottomland track in Bienville Parish, Louisiana. It'll take longer to get there than it'll take to show the track. Man, what a pain. Drive all the way over here to show this property, and somebody has changed one of the locks on the gate, and I didn't get a new key. So I got to call into the owner. She didn't know anything about it. But anyway, I guess this showing is off today because as good as we are, I can't get through that gate. And I've looked in all the spots where they usually hide keys. I know all the tricks, but there's not a key out here. So I'm going back to Monroe. And then I got to go to a wedding today at 2 o'clock. That's it. That's the only two things I have to do. So here we go. Man, it's a beautiful day. We've had some horrible weather in Louisiana. It's late February. It's about 60 degrees today, I think. I'm out here. I've got long sleeves and a vest on just because I didn't know what the weather was going to turn it like. Later this afternoon, we got some rain coming, but just on a pretty good sized timber track. A gentleman from out of state wants RecLand to list and sell. So I'm out here on the four-wheeler. There she is, just looking at it and seeing what I think. Just if you were watching me from a limb up there like a bird, you just think I was out here joyriding on a four-wheeler. It's kind of what I'm doing, but I'm looking at stuff too, and I'll give the guy a good report. But anyway, this is what I call working today. Well, I'm on this property to look at, and I can't get the four-wheeler across that creek there, but the property line is only right out there, so I'm gonna just sit right here and look at the property line and not try to figure out how to get across there, just to go another maybe 100 yards just to say that I've been to that boundary line over there. Yeah, about 100 yards. This is good. I've seen it. Well, I'm keeping a promise today. Probably 8 months ago, this gentleman bought 80 acres from us, and he asked me if I would help him find all the boundary lines. I know the track pretty well. It's a remote, rugged track, and down in a big creek bottom. But I promised him when he came down, I would help him go see those boundary lines and get a good idea of the property. And I thought he forgot about it. I mean, it's been, I don't know, like say 8 months, 8 months, I think. So he called 2 days ago and go, "Hey, Becky, I'm ready to go." You go, "Oh, heck, okay." I've forgotten about it, but you know, it's a promise, so I'm gonna keep it. So, but anyway, it'll help him and it'll keep a promise. So it'll help him enjoy the property better. Kind of tough sledding today in this little track. 2.5 hours later and 2 rolls of flagging, I'm done. Literally and physically, I'm done. Whew, that's work. Man, it's a little chilly up here at the office. I mean, this is not normal for us down here in Louisiana, folks. Sorry I'm being such a sissy, but it's just not normal for us. I got to get some stuff done. Hey, I'm heading into the studio to start the audiobook recording for the latest book that we just did. It's hard work, man, but I'm on my way there. Get it started. We'll see how much of it we get done today. All right, I just came out of the studio. I think I got just over halfway done. It's hard work, man. The focus it takes to do these audiobooks is just more than I've got anymore, being an old fat boy. But anyway, so I got half of it done, and come back and do the other half in a few days. Hey, I'm going back to the studio this morning to finish the audiobook, the How to Make Money by Selling Land. I did it in 2 parts because it just wears you out. It's just so much focus. The good thing about doing these audiobooks other than they're kind of cool and people buy a lot of them, is that I catch all my typos when I'm reading through it. I see misspelled words, I see a sentence, I see where I could have said things better, so I can make notes as I'm reading it, and then I can go back and revise the print and ebook versions to make them a little better, so it just doesn't look like I'm so stupid. Man, you're looking at one of the reasons I love this business as much as I do. Look at this upland hardwood right here. I mean, it is drop dead gorgeous. Those big giant white oaks, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The video doesn't do it justice, so anyway, but that's why you can't get me to sell houses. My stars, how boring that would be when you got this right here. Gorgeous. Man, I got so involved listening to a podcast there. I went about 15 miles past my turn to go to this property I'm trying to get to. So I just turned around to go back. I mean, what a goober. I'm sure you never do stuff like that. Hey, look behind me. Everything you see there, all good high pine ground. I'm in the middle of a pine plantation, 80 acres. Once you've seen one pine tree, you've seen them all in a good plantation like this. But I'm walking this track out because up there, just a little further north, is a slough. I can see it on the map, pretty good sized slough. It looks like probably 8-10 acres of the 80. And I just want to go over and see what that slough looks like, because it could be drop dead gorgeous. Well, there it is. I told you there's a big pretty slough up here on this north end. It falls, that ridge, that pine ridge just falls off into this little slough here, and it's just kind of pretty. Gives the track a little bit of character. Man, I had a lot of fun this morning. I got to call in to be the guest on another podcast. It's Exodus Trail Cameras. Can't remember the exact name of the podcast show, but Exodus Trail Cameras, you'll be able to find it. Cool guy. Great conversation. He was asking great questions, man. It's like he's been reading my mind. And so we had a great conversation this morning. And anyway, I enjoyed doing that. I don't always like doing stuff like that, but the conversation was so good that it was really enjoyable this morning. So anyway, and now I'm on my way to fly the drone on a piece of property for Mark Hutto. He got a farm listed over here in Franklin Parish. Right now it's 33 degrees. It's about to get colder here in Louisiana. We're about to have our annual Arctic blast for a couple of days. So that's what's going on right this second, and in case you were just wondering.